shooter will stand like this. You'll hear the timer. At that point, you grab your sled. You will push it completely past this orange cone. I will say clear or pass, depending on how you hear me. This orange cone. At that point, you'll go around. You'll come on to the rooftop.
Now you push the sled.
No molesting the sled, no flipping the sled, just pushing the sled. We've already had interesting individuals try things. At this point, you'll grab your weapon system. Go ahead and grab it. You'll mount the roof. Go ahead. At this point, you load your magazine, rack around, and engage 4 on each set of steel. 1, 2, 3, or traditionally 1, 2, 3. Doesn't matter the order, doesn't matter as long as you get 4 consecutive hits. Make sense? Huh? No. You can literally rotate how you want as long as there's 4 hits on that steel. And I will count it for you. So if you do 4, I'll say switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, switch.
You were up here though, we thought it would favor him.
Yeah.
We actually said that. And Paul got into the position like, yeah, this will favor him.
Always thinking about you.
Take distance. Switch. One. 2, 3. Four, switch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tape and hang. Rounds out.
I was confused. He was like, muzzle. I'm like,
One. 2, 3, 4.
Actually, I never had them. This was
1.
Guardian that I bought at Fort Benning in
2.
Oh yeah.
that honestly.
Three.
My dad. That's what they teach you in class. You have malfunction, bring it in, you can work it, not keep it down.
Hit. One.
Yeah, this is
2. Time.
That
sucked. Safe and hang.
We actually said that. Paul got into the position like, yeah, it's okay.
Always thinking about you.
Take distance. 2, hip and hang. Round out. Three.
My dad. That's what they teach you in classes. You have malfunction, bring it in, you can work it, not keep it down.
Hit. One.
Yeah, this is
2. Time.
got to be M3.
So here we are at stage 4. This one started off with this sled push, this rusty shed. It looked like it used to be a table or something, but it's on these little skids in this kind of moon dust stuff. That looks like it wouldn't be a big deal. That thing was a son of a... I do sled pushes at the gym with, I mean, loaded up, man.
Yeah, I have too.
On asphalt with skids, and this was harder than that.
Guess what? Dirt's a lot harder than asphalt to
That
push
plane
this
old
stuff
sucked. I had to kind of lift it up to even get it moving at all. Someone said push down on it, but the person telling me that was a woman, and she probably weighed half my weight. When I pushed down on it, the thing just dug into the ground.
Stops.
So I lifted a little bit and got it. But then once I got on the roof, there is no good shooting position on that roof. Loaded the gun, and I thought I was faltering. It turned out I wasn't, but I thought I was. What happened to you?
Oh, I just dumpster fired on that.
Okay.
It was a very hard position left-handed as well.
It was actually, it wasn't right friendly, but it definitely was not left friendly.
Yeah. So I was kind of wobbling around trying to figure out how best to shoot it.
All right, I don't know if I was just wobbling all over the place, which is a distinct possibility, or if there's something up with my zero, so I just want to try a couple. See.
It was like a fucking pistol. You didn't have it in your shoulder? It was monopoded pistol, so what was happening was, it wasn't in my shoulder, it was fired, and malfunctioning.
No, you're good.
You're just practicing right now.
Just me.
You know, this is one of those things. It's one of the, we always get into this. When the question is it me or the gear? 90% of the time, it's you. And I don't mean you, Ian. I mean whoever's thinking the question.
And it is in this case, so.
All right, good to confirm, always.
I actually thought, like you saw, I thought my optic may have lost zero. No, turns out it was just me wobbling this thing all over the place trying to make hits. It just sucked.
You didn't finish.
I did not finish. I had 2 misses. I think it was 2 misses at the end.
Yeah, so you got 4 hits, and then 2, because you needed 4 on each target. The target presentations were at like 175, 200, and 150 or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
But the problem here wasn't the distance. That roof prop, the roof prop was put the wrong way. And there was no good way to be on this roof prop to get good positions to fire on these targets.
Which was deliberate on the designer's part. They wanted to make a really awkward, difficult target presentation, and boy, they pulled that.
They absolutely succeeded. We saw people dropping mags, slipping off the roof, having malfunctions, not hitting stuff. I mean, you did better than most, quite honestly.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
But
we'll see at the end.
Surprising stage.
So
You ended up with you timed out at 120 with 2 mics.
You did it in like 69.
66.
66?
66 seconds.
Nice.
So it was a good run.
And did you do that with the magnifier?
Oh, I was debating, do I want to use the magnifier or not? And I did take a sight picture before the stage started. Shooting. Took a sight picture before the stage started, and I'm like, you know what? I do want the magnifier. The question was in my mind is, does the magnifier make the wobble worse on the rooftop? Sometimes a red dot without a magnifier, you do better even though the target's farther away, because the magnification of the wobble makes you take shots or call shots you wouldn't normally take.
Right.
So, or better off, stops you from taking shots you should have taken.
Right.
Because the red dot doesn't wobble as much, and you're willing to pull the trigger, and sometimes gets hits you would have not otherwise. But I looked, and I'm like, no, I want the magnifier.
I did take one spot in there and went down to my irons to go, oh God, this is bad. Maybe I should try the irons. And took one look and didn't even pull the trigger. I'm like, nope, back to the scope. It's bad, but it's less bad.
So unfortunately, stage 4 was pretty good for me, not the best for you. But the other three stages were excellent for you.
I'm pretty happy with especially 2 and 3.
Very well.
Overall, what do you think of the match? This is our first time both coming up here to shoot one of the Phoenix two-gun matches.
I think it's exactly what we do with just slightly different nuanced touches. I mean, it was fantastic. I had a good time. It's a similar mindset. There is a different cadre of folks. Some of the same people that shoot Gacme were up here, but there was a whole bunch of new fresh faces.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing. Some of the stage designs were very much what we do already. Although this range facilitates the ability to do, honestly, much cooler stuff.
Yeah, they're able to go farther, and even on the short range stuff, they're able to present things in field conditions.
If I had this, I'm not saying they won't. I think they'll get there. This is one of their first matches. But if I had this range, people would be dying out here. I'll tell you, we'd be running up these hills. I already know I'd be running through that wash doing an Afghanistan stage. It'd be pretty epic. So I think they probably have plans like that, and we're going to see more of that on InRange, I hope. But I liked it.
So if you are one of those folks who wishes that you could come shoot two-gun, and you're a lot closer to Phoenix than you are to Tucson, this is absolutely an advantage, an opportunity you should take advantage of. I believe they're the first Saturday of every month.
Going forward, first Saturday every month. It starts at 9 a.m. You need to be here at around 8:30 for squatting. It's at Cowtown Range, northwest of Phoenix.
Yep.
So please consider it. If you can't come down to Tucson, this is another venue now for you to do two-gun, very similar to what we do, with the same mindset, with not that silly shotgun, and have the same practical experience that we're already promoting.
And I think you're going to see Karl and I doing more of these with more modern, optically sighted guns, which will be cool. That'll allow us to make the best exploitation of the Tucson match with older and iron sights.
We'll do both. Yeah, we'll do both. We get a little bit different opportunities, so we can provide more interesting kind of two-gun video content now too.
Yeah.
Which is cool. And guess what? I don't have to run this one. And let me tell you guys, when you see some of this, and you maybe watch some of the Red October match, if it's already up yet, I don't know. When I'm not running the match, I'm telling you, I shoot way better. Running the matches, it's good for training. I'm distracted. There's this going on, that going on. People asking me questions. Can I do this? Can I do that? What's going on with this? What about this scoring? I mean, that's all going on. The range master comes over. Is this okay? And then they're like, hey, it's your turn to shoot. I'm like, oh. And then I shoot the stage, and then we move on.
Right.
Well, here, guess what? I got to look at the stage and go, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that, and then turned in good scores.
Yeah, focus on it.
But that's a good thing, it's all dependent on what your goals are. If it's stress inoculation is your goal, running a match is a great way to do it. If getting better at shooting, not running the match, and coming to the match to shoot is a great way to do it.
Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoy the two-gun action challenge match type of content, because I think there's going to be more of it coming.
Yeah, this is Arizona two-gun.
Right. Up here is Arizona two-gun. So if you like us, please do consider checking out our Patreon page. The support there really goes a long way to helping us shoot more and compete more and try out more interesting, unusual gear for you. If you can't afford to support us, we totally get it. Just share with your friends, share the channel on both YouTube and Full30, and enjoy the videos.
And don't forget to subscribe. We're really trying to push that. That's a good thing. More subscribers means better for everyone. Thanks.